Just want to remind the public today is the last day to register to vote. After today, midnight, we'll no longer register people for this primary. They'll be held in a queue until after the primary, and then we'll process them for the general election. As well as early voting will start next Wednesday, right here in the courtroom, as well as over at Valley Park. The early voting will run from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, both places. On Saturday, it'll only be here at the courthouse only. The Valley Park will not be available that Saturday, but we'll resume voting at both places again Monday through Saturday. Saturday voting is from 9 to 5. All other hours are the courthouse hours, which is 8 to 4 Monday through Friday, except for on Thursday we're open 8 to 7. And that will be the same voting times as well. We have both our, we had 2 poll worker trainings already. We'll have another 5 here in the next 2 days, right here in the courtroom. And then we'll have all our poll workers trained, hopefully. We've got our crews ready for early voting, and should be good to go. Just trying to prepare for the, with the new redistricting and stuff. We got some new precincts. We got to shift around some equipment and different stuff like that. So just trying to put all the pieces back together again, make sure we're organized for election day, make it a good voting experience, not only for the poll workers but also for the voters. If you all see or hear anything that I'm not remembering, please let me know, and we'll do what we can to make it better for people. Other than that, I don't have anything. Thank you all.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, sir. Like to make a motion to approve the Ebbett Registry as presented.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, down to our general business. We have our prior meeting minutes.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the prior meeting minutes as presented.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We did not have erroneous assessments or combined or denied. We did have some personnel payroll changes.
Make a motion for the personal payroll changes as presented.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Make
Bills.
a motion to pay the bills as presented.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind, we can do commissioner report at our meeting a week from now. Is there anybody that has a public comment on something not on the agenda? Hearing none, we have our estate settlements and fiduciary orders.
Just need a motion to authorize the president to sign off on the estate settlements and fiduciary orders.
Make a motion for the president of the commission to sign off on the estates and fiduciary orders as presented.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Jeremy, any budget revisions or orders?
Yeah, I have 3 budget revisions for you today. The first one is Department 439, which is planning. The request is to increase printing by $400, professional services by $12,000, refunding erroneous payments by $240, and materials and supplies by $7,000, and to decrease capital outlay equipment by a total of $19,640.
Make a motion to approve the budget revisions for planning as presented.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, and I've got 2 budget revisions, both for Department 700. First one is to decrease maintenance and repair equipment by $13,000, increase maintenance repair auto by $6,000, ammo and supplies by $1,000, and uniforms by $6,000. And the second order is to decrease full-time wages by $150,000 and increase full-time overtime by $150,000.
Make a motion to approve the budget changes for Department 700 as presented.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I do have one order if you want to go ahead and do the order. This is to transfer from the 91107 fund to Appalachian Signals and Products in the amount of $17,138.67 for the fire alarm replacement cost due to the lightning strike.
I'll make a motion to approve the order as presented.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, agenda items. We have a request by Jacob Burns for the Putnam County Commission to conduct a public auction on parcel 40-04-240C-0037-0000. Larry?
Yes. Mr. Burns, there is a piece of property, and at least the address that I have for it It's either the actual address or it's in the vicinity of 1135 Sycamore Road. And Mr. Burns has purchased the property all around it. There is a small parcel that is owned by the Putnam County Commission. It was deeded to the Putnam County Commission on December 27, 1999 by the West Virginia American Water Company. And there's a small parcel there that is owned by the county commission that is completely surrounded by property that has now been purchased by Mr. Burns.
Just so we can hear you, go to the mic so we can hear you. The mic up there.
I think Mr. Burns is interested in purchasing that piece of property. However, West Virginia Code 733 requires that it be done either at a public auction that is conducted on-site or through an internet-based. So I asked Mr. Burns to be here today to make sure that, one, the county commission is interested in having something done with the property, disposing of it, and if so, how he would like to do that.
All right. So my understanding is this property is landlocked by Mr. Burns' property?
That is
It's all-
correct.
Okay.
And just for clarification, it's my property and my fiance's property, so she's appearing on the deed first. Because
Okay.
that's what Sierra Schultz.
And this piece of property is not functioning as anything, not a,
No, there is a concrete base there from the former water tower and then a chain link fence around it. I can say that the people who used to live in 1135 Sycamore Road seem to use it as a trash heap. We've been trying to clean up all the debris and stuff that they left behind. But otherwise, there is a small radio tower, some sort of communications tower that I believe is Mr. Fry's investigation owned by Loden PSD. That does have power to it. On the panel, one of the breakers is stripped and one of the wires to the tower is partially frayed. So I don't know how active that is. The second map that you have there, it does appear that West Virginia American Water still utilizes the water lines that cross our property and then to the former water tower base. But from my understanding and from Mr. Fry's conversation with the water company, they aren't interested in the property either. I spoke with a representative from the water company out there, and he seemed to think that they had no reason to have the property. That was the day we purchased the house, and I was out there begging him not to shut the water off. Because the previous person had turned off their utilities.
So Larry, we can either do a public auction on site or list it through GovDeals? Can we list through GovDeals like we
Yes.
do other property?
You can,
Or
either one of those.
Okay.
It just requires, it has to be published as a Class 2 advertisement. It doesn't give a time period, but a Class 2 means that it has to be published twice, and there has to be at least 6 days between the two publications. But it is required, and it has to have a description of the property that's to be sold, notice of the time, terms, manner, and either the location of the sale or the internet-based public auction service that will be utilized. That has to be published as a Class 2 advertisement.
Have we contacted the PSD to see if they do have use for it, the Culloden PSD?
I think I attempted to contact them. I've never been able to make contact with them. And if the property is sold, whoever would purchase it would take it subject to any right-of-way easements or anything that's in the chain of title. So all the easements for the waters, electric, all of that stuff, they would take it subject to the rights of the prior.
Do you see any detrimental effect to the county if we did sell the property?
No, sir.
Frankly, all I see is a liability at this point.
Well, we've had, over the years that I've been here, we've had discussion about this, and we haven't been in any, let's just say the county hasn't had any desire to own property that we just maintain for the purpose of maintaining. So I see this as one of those circumstances. So I don't have a problem with it. I just want to make sure that there's nothing that we're missing.
So the motion you would want, Larry, is to if the commission should agree, is to advertise. Do you specifically want us to tell you how to advertise, or could we leave that up to the county manager to?
Either way, yeah, I just want to make sure that the county commission was okay for us to offer this as a public auction.
Yeah.
And if you had any preferences, whether it be an on-site or internet-based, and if there were any specific terms that, because the terms of the sale have to be indicated as well, or I can give it to the county manager and we can work up something.
Jeremy, have we had better success using one method over the other?
I don't think we've done any land sales on GovDeals, but we have had a lot more success using GovDeals for equipment items. I don't know how land will go over, but obviously we've done very well with GovDeals for the sales we've had through that versus on-site.
And there's really no cost with GovDeals, right? Where we probably have to hire an auctioneer if we did something on site.
For GovDeals?
Yeah.
Zero. Yeah, no
So
cost.
if we did something on site, we'd have to hire an auctioneer or.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
When we do these, I mean, is there a minimum bid or
Yeah,
anything? We
we
do
put a
establish a
reserve,
minimum reserve?
You can
Yeah.
set those parameters, yep.
Okay. I like the GovDeal idea.
Yeah, I agree. Ms. Brown?
I'm fine with that. Do you want a minimum on it? Just let it go as is?
Well, I think you have to have some kind of minimum.
Yeah.
How much land exactly is there again?
Excuse me?
Total acreage?
Land.
It is a little bit over 1/10 of an acre.
A little bit over 1/10 of an
Yes.
acre?
I think it's about 6,600, or, sorry, it's just a little over 5,000 square feet.
All right, I'll make a motion on parcel 4004-037-0037-0000 be placed on GovBid with the minimum bid to be set at $500.
Second?
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anything else we need to do with that, Larry?
No, I'll give it to the county manager and Mr. Hannon will get it done.
All right, and I assume we'll notify Mr. Burns that
Yes.
it's out there.
Yes.
Thank you all, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, our next agenda item, that's been moved to May 12th, sounds like correct.
It
So
has
you
been
want
moved
us
to May 12th.
You want us to officially table it from here?
Yes, you
Okay.
can just table it. And we'll put it on the next one.
What was the reason for moving it to the next meeting?
I originally scheduled this with Mr. Mr. Pritt, and then he got something scheduled, one of the courts scheduled something over top of it, so he couldn't be here.
Okay.
It's got to be done by
Okay.
June 1st.
I think the last time he was here, I think he wants to get this taken care of as quickly as possible, but I think the deadline's not till July 1.
June 1.
June 1,
Yeah.
okay,
So when, we want to move it to what?
May 12th.
yes. And I've confirmed that again with his office.
Okay.
Have you reviewed the proposal?
Yes, I have gone over them.
Is there anything that we could go over today that would shorten the period of time for the other? What's that?
It's a boilerplate.
Okay.
Agreement. All counties.
No, I understand that, but I didn't know whether it was something we could go over now to speed up the process later this month. Okay.
I'll make a motion to delay the Pritt and Spano meeting until our next scheduled meeting on May 12th.
I second the motion to table.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, next agenda item, discussion and possible decision to enter amended order to close unused road, street, or travelway so the property becomes part of adjoining parcels owned by Trademark Investments LLC.
Well, and Ms. Price was supposed to be here on behalf of Trademark to present that to the commission, and I haven't seen her yet this morning. So I would suggest that we just table that as well.
Okay, these were the properties by Poca High School, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. And she just wanted the original orders, which were consistent with the statute, just vacated and abandoned them. she wanted some language in there that actually allows it to be, I don't remember the exact language.
Closed?
Well, we closed it and vacated it, and then it's something to the benefit of trademarks, so that it basically becomes their property. They own everything around it,
Okay.
but she had some suggested language that she was going to bring this morning, but I have not seen her.
Like to make a motion to table the discussion with trademark until our next meeting.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Hear me out.
Levy rates?
Yep. Adopt the fiscal year 2023 levy rates. We did advertise for 2 weeks in the Gazette Mail and the Hurricane Breeze as required. The advertisements were for Class 1, 1306, Class 2, 2612, Class 3 and Class 4, 5224. So we do need to open up a hearing before officially approving it.
Like to make a motion to open a public hearing.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody like to comment regarding the adopting the fiscal year 2022 levy rates? Hearing none.
I'd like to make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, after hearing no objections to the proposed levy rates, does hereby adopt the following levy rates for property taxation for fiscal year 2023. Class 1, 1306, Class 2, 2612, Class 3 and Class 4, 5224. The clerk recording officer within 3 days shall prepare and forward to the state auditor the officially adopted levy rates and levy order. Enter this 19th day of April 2022. So need a motion and a second for all 3 commissioners to sign.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the
Levy rates.
levy rates as presented.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Discussion. Jeremy, are we, I believe in our research, we are in the top 5 lowest levy
Yeah, I
rate
believe
in
we
the
were the
state.
4th cheapest county commission levy rate in the state, yes.
Okay.
And the last time we changed it was a reduction of 5%. That was in what, 2021?
2020, I believe. I think that was 2
Okay.
years ago. Yeah. It would have been fiscal year 2021.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
You have anything else for us, Jeremy?
Nope, that's all.
Make a motion, we adjourn until our next scheduled meeting on Tuesday, April 26th at 5:30.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye.